I would not trade this part of my life for anything. So I am sitting here on the floor trying to install my own lashes. So remember in my last vlog I said I want to start doing my own cluster lashes so that I don't have to pay someone else to do it, because I feel like it's a very easy thing to do. I should be able to do it with practice, of course. So I got this whole lash set kit from Take A Lot. I've had this for months, but I didn't trust that I could use it for cluster lashes because they're all the same length. They're all, how many millimeters? 10 millimeters, right? So I thought in order to do your lashes well, you would need, I don't know, different lengths for lashes. But I'm seeing a lot of the TikTok girlies and the girlies on YouTube are doing tutorials and they're able to do it with the same length of lashes. So I'm thinking to myself, I should be able to do the same thing. And then I got this glue here, 2 pairs of tweezers. I think I got this for like 200 Rand, this whole set of lashes, glue, tweezers on Take A Lot. And then I have a fan that I'm going to use. I have an eyelash curler. I got this a long time ago from Mr. Price. And then I'm going to just clean my lashes with some micellar water so that I can get started on this. I'm literally watching a tutorial on YouTube as I'm doing this. But this morning I watched a lot of tutorials on TikTok and different methods on how to go about doing this. So I hope it works out really well for me, because I'm trying to be a DIY girly. So that I don't have to spend thousands of rands on maintenance, especially on things that I can do myself. So let's get started, I guess.
That they really stick. And that's the first half of me completing my lashes, is an 8 and then 2 10s. So once I'm done with that, I go in with more of the bond glue. And then I just repeat the same steps, but with a 12, a 14, and a 6.
Hello, hi my angels, and I think welcome back to day 3 of this vlog. I don't know how long it's been since I picked up the camera, but today is the 11th of October. It's a Friday and I don't have work today because today is World Teachers Day, and the Department of Education, the Department of Basic Education, my employer, said, you know what guys, take the day off. We appreciate your efforts, Dana. But they also organized like a little thingy, it's like an office party, but like for all the teachers in town, and also like I guess other places as well. They're having their World Teachers Day celebrations. But yeah, so today I am gonna start cleaning my apartment. It's about 8 a.m. right now. It's probably 9 because I spent the past hour installing this wig. I'm at the band for an hour stage of the install now, so I'm giving myself an hour to finish cleaning, because I don't like waking up on a Saturday morning and having to clean and do laundry and all of that stuff. So I'm doing it now before I head out to go join my colleagues at the World Teachers Day celebration. So it's like a fun day, but for teachers, they're gonna be playing sports, and then we're gonna end off the day with like braai and chill and stuff like that. So the other reason, yes, how can I forget? The other reason, sorry, I'm just being followed around by like this huge fly, and I know where it's coming from. It's coming from outside because they didn't spray, they put manure on the grass outside, right? So I think it's attracting like horse flies and whatever. It smells like a farm out there. I couldn't even open my windows. But anyway, the other reason why I am here speaking to you guys this morning is because we finally reached 4,000 watch hours on my channel. I got the notification yesterday, and I just want to say thank you so much. I just want to say thank you so much to all my angels. Guys, we did it. We absolutely did it. I remember the first time when I told you guys, hey, listen, I'm not getting paid anymore on YouTube, and it's because of my watch hours. I haven't posted anything in like a year, so YouTube is like saying, you know what, you're losing your monetization. And you guys heard me and you guys came through. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you all so much. And I just want to say, if it wasn't for all of you guys, I wouldn't have reached my 4,000 watch hours that I needed. And I actually have my laptop open here. I should remember to apply for monetization today, like submit all the information that they need. Also, yeah, like that's what I wanted to say. Thank you so much for watching my videos, for sharing them, watching them more than once. I appreciate all of your efforts. They did not go in vain, and I promise you guys, I am going to make the most of this time on YouTube. And also, what this means is that we are at that stage where we like watch the ads, let the ads play. You know, we're at that part where we can confidently say, don't skip the ads. So please, my angels, do not skip the ads when you're watching my videos. Let the ad play while you're scrolling on TikTok, or let the ad play while you're going for a bathroom break. I will appreciate that so much. So yeah, today, well, right now I should start cleaning. I did laundry yesterday, so I'm gonna pick up my other laundry from the washing line while I put on my other laundry, and then I want to clean my kitchen. I want to clean my whole place actually, and then I also want to wash my mink blankets, but I think I can afford to do that tomorrow or later on when I get back from World Teachers Day, and then I have to head out there. And yeah, I think I will talk to you guys later. Let's start cleaning my place.
Original bad man, original. Catch a vibe, say she wanna catch a vibe, eh. Dirty wine, say she wanna dirty wine, eh. Catch a vibe, say she wanna catch a vibe, eh. Dirty wine, say she wanna dirty wine. Wavy, man, them girl, them a calling me baby. Man, them a know say man I'm wavy. Man, them girl, them a calling me baby. Catch a vibe, say she wanna catch a vibe, eh. Dirty wine, say she wanna dirty wine, eh. Dirty wine, say she wanna dirty wine, eh. Catch a vibe, say she wanna catch a vibe, eh. Dirty wine, man, I give her dirty wine, eh. She at 22, you got the vibes come true. Give me the clues of you. Bad man wanna handle you. Temperature rising. The way we vibe it. Temperature rising. You're so enticing. Wavy. Man, them girl, them a calling me baby. Man, them a know say man I'm wavy. Man, them girl, them a calling me baby. Catch a vibe, say she wanna catch a vibe, eh. Dirty wine, say she wanna dirty wine, eh. Dirty wine, say she wanna dirty wine, eh. Catch a vibe, say she wanna catch a vibe, eh. Dirty wine, man, I give her dirty wine, eh. Roll up, eh. Them man, them pull up, eh. She have a one fee roll up, eh. Them man, them turn up, them burn up, roll up, eh. Them man, them pull up, eh. She have a one fee roll up, eh. Them man, them turn up, them burn up, wavy. Man, them girl, them a calling me baby. Man, them a know say man I'm wavy. And them girl, them a calling me baby, baby. Catch a vibe, say she wanna catch a vibe, eh. Dirty wine, say she wanna dirty wine, eh. Dirty wine, say she wanna dirty wine, eh. Catch a vibe, say she wanna catch a vibe, eh. Dirty wine, man, I give her dirty wine, eh. Original bad man. Never give me dirty wine, say she give me dirty wine. Bad but the thing so bad. Me and the thing so bad, but I think so. Dirty wine, dirty wine, say she give me dirty wine. Dirty wine, say she give me dirty wine. Dirty wine, say she wanna catch a vibe, Catch a vibe, say she wanna catch a vibe, eh. Dirty wine, say she wanna dirty wine, eh. Catch a vibe, say she wanna catch a vibe, eh. Dirty wine, say she wanna dirty wine. Wavy, and them girl, them a calling me baby, baby. Man, them a know say man I'm wavy. And them girl, them a calling me baby, baby. Catch a vibe, say she wanna catch a vibe, eh. Dirty wine, say she wanna dirty wine, eh. Dirty wine, say she wanna dirty wine, eh. Catch a vibe, say she wanna catch a vibe, eh. Dirty wine, man, I give her dirty wine, eh. She at 22, you got the vibes come true. Give me the clues of you. Bad man wanna handle you. Temperature rising. The way we vibe it. Temperature rising. You're so enticing. Wavy. And them girl, them a calling me baby. Man, them a know say man I'm wavy. And them girl, them a calling me baby. Catch a vibe, say she wanna catch a vibe, eh. Dirty wine, say she wanna dirty wine, eh. Dirty wine, say she wanna dirty wine, eh. Catch a vibe, say she wanna catch a vibe, eh. Dirty wine, man, I give her dirty wine, eh. Roll up, eh. Them man, them pull up, eh. She have a one fee roll up, eh. Them man, them turn.
So I am about to grab a glass of juice and I'm gonna drink it from a wine glass because why not. But I'm having this girly right here, this 100% apple juice from Woolies. It is so good. I don't know why it took me so long to try the apple flavor because I always get these juices 3 boxes for 80 rand. They always have that special like from time to time. So the other time I tried the apple juice and that's literally what I've been getting from Woolworths ever since then. Like every time I go and I know that they have the special running, I get this girly. So good. Let me pour her in my wine glass and I'm gonna have to sit down. It's so dark here. I think it's because the lighting is coming from that side, but I'm gonna sit down and do, never mind the clothes there, guys. I was too lazy to go hang up some of my laundry that I did this morning. Well, it's basically an outfit that I wore yesterday. I was too lazy to go hang it up outside because it was 34 degrees this morning at 10 a.m. It was 34 degrees Celsius. I'm like, literally last week it was snowing. This week, literally at 10 a.m. in the morning, it's 34 degrees. Miss me. So I hung up my clothes on this drying rack thingy, but it's fine, whatever. But yeah, let me sit down and I'm gonna film the chit chat segment of this video, and then I think I'll be able to close off this vlog. Let's see. Okay, you guys, so I am sitting down to film the chit chat part of this video. So I think it was maybe a week ago when I posted on my YouTube as well as on my Instagram that I have not talked to you guys in so long, and the only way that I can talk to you guys is when I connect with you through things like chit chats where you guys drop a question and then I obviously answer it here on my channel or in a video, and I haven't done that in so long, so I thought the best way to connect with you guys again after such a long time is to sit down like I am right now, drinking my apple juice out of this very lovely wine glass, and just basically, you know, answer the questions that you guys had for me, or just like a chit chat. The topics are like really casual and I like that. So let us get into this chit chat of ours. Let's hear what you guys had to ask me. I'm gonna start off with the questions that you guys put up in the YouTube post that I made. So the first question, I'm not gonna say your names because I feel like maybe some of you would want me to keep your identities anonymous, or you know, not put it out here in the public space. So let's start with the first question. This subscriber, or this angel, said, "Hey mama, how has adulting been like for you?" Okay, so as you all know, I recently started adulting. This is my second year of being a fully fledged adult, so it has came with its, you know, ups and downs, you know, highs and lows, but I would not trade this part of my life for anything, you know. As much as it's very new and I'm getting used to a lot of things and I'm finding my feet in a lot of things, I would not trade this era for anything. Okay, that young child-free working girl era, I would not trade it in for anything. I'm really having lots of fun, and I'm realizing that the older I get, the more unserious I become. And I don't know what the science is behind that, but the older I get, the more playful I become, the more playful I seem to be. I don't know, but I'm a very chill person. Like, I don't have a lot of things stressing me out. I don't have, you know, any dramas going on either in my family life and my personal life. Like, there's really nothing hectic going on with me, honestly. So I'm really enjoying adulting. I'm also enjoying having money. Okay, like last December was my first December with a paycheck. Okay, blew through it. This year, my birthday was the first time I got my 13th check. Blew through it. But I'm doing things that are like obviously like memorable. I'm making memories. I like to travel, so I'm accumulating memories with the money that I'm talking about. So I'll go out, I'll be like, if my pay comes in, if my salary comes in and it's like towards the end of the month and school holidays and whatever, I'm blowing it. I'll come back, I'll see what I eat when I get back. That's literally how adulting has been for me. Like, the fun part of it is that I have financial freedom. I have, you know, autonomy, so I can decide what I do, when I want to do it, and so on and so on. So it's really been fun so far. It's been more fun than anything else, let me put it like that. How are you really? And if you would name this era or season in your life, what would you call it? So I'm good. Thank you so much for asking, my angel. I am good. I think recently I've just been dealing with feeling like, oh my gosh, I came back into the content creation space, but I don't have enough time to, you know, put out content and edit. Editing is like, guys, let me tell you guys a secret about being in the YouTube space or like a content creator or whatever. Filming is fun, and you know, taking pictures and all of those things are fun. But when you have to actually sit down and do work and edit and all that stuff, that's not the fun part. That's where the fun ends, like, especially for me. So because I'm a full-time employee elsewhere and I'm doing this whole YouTube thing as like a part-time or hobby, I'm finding myself like beating down on myself for like, oh, you don't have time to edit, why aren't you making time? Even though when I'm feeling like exhausted from coming home from work and all of that, I'll still be like feeling a little guilty for not editing and whatever, even though my body literally physically cannot for the life of me sit down to edit. So I'm just trying to give myself more grace in that space, or in that particular area of my life. I'm trying to give myself more grace because I work very hard, you know. So I feel like I should not be comparing myself to people that are doing YouTube full time, you know. Those are your kind of content creators that can put out a video every week, or every week they have 2 videos or multiple videos going out because they do this full time, you know. As opposed to me, I work elsewhere full time and I give it my all day, and then I come back and I sit here and I do this as a hobby. So I should give myself way more grace than I am, but I'm working on it. It's not gonna kill me, so I'm having fun. And also, I don't want to take the fun away from it, because once I start feeling like, you're not putting in enough effort, once I start feeling like, Pamela, you're not putting in enough effort, or you could be doing better, you could be putting out more content, or you could be more consistent, it's gonna start feeling like a job to me, and I don't want to have 2 full-time jobs. That would kill me. But if I could name this era or season in my life, I would call it, you know, when SZA said, God bless these 20-somethings, I would call it God bless these 20-somethings, honestly, because, I mean, that's self-explanatory. God bless these 20-somethings. Yeah, that's what I would call it. Somebody asked, how are you navigating dating? I think because I am not really someone who will speak about my dating experiences and stuff like that on my YouTube channel, it's like it's either it seems as if I don't date at all, or I'm having only positive experiences when it comes to dating. Guys, I also experience the same things that you experience. I mean, we probably have the same dating pool, me and you. I mean, obviously, if you're like my age-ish, we probably have the same dating pool. We probably complain about the same things, okay? So navigating dating in my 20s has been interesting for the most part, okay? I have experienced 1 or 2 strange things in my dating experience, and I know that 1 or 2 of the strange things that I am referring to are probably watching this video right now. Yes, I'm talking about you, sir. Okay, I'm joking, but like, guys, I go through everything that a girl goes through when they're dating, you know. I go through heartbreak just like everybody else. I go through those experiences where you're just like, oh, you know, like the regret that comes with, like, I don't know, letting certain people into your life and so on. So yeah, navigating dating is just like funny to me, because I'm realizing that it's not that deep. It is not that deep. It has never been that deep. It'll never be that deep. So I'm really having fun for the most part, you know, and I'm trying to keep it that way. But also, dating at this stage of my life, I have to navigate it pretty well, because I've realized that this is the stage where a lot of women will like fall pregnant if I'm not careful, or like, you know, get hitched up by someone who has no intentions of doing anything serious with you, like either being in a committed relationship or dating to marry or whatever. So I'm having fun, but at the same time I'm being very wary of the kind of people that I allow into my space. Also, I am deliberate, the correct word, but I'm carefully trying not to be the kind of person that allows my good nature to cloud my judgment, meaning that I do not want to find myself dating bums, okay? And by bums I mean dusties and men that just have like no ambition at this age, and they're not trying to do anything for themselves, and they're just trying to leech off of you as a woman or as the woman in their life. So I'm trying to be very careful not to do that to myself. But yeah, navigating dating is interesting at this stage. Very interesting. Okay, another angel asked, hi, would you recommend teaching to someone who is indecisive about what to do after matric? Yeah, I guess I would recommend being a teacher or studying education to someone who is indecisive about what to do after matric. In the education space, you can either be a primary school teacher, or let me put it like this, you can either be a foundation phase teacher, that's grade 1 to 3, or grade R to 3, and then intermediate phase is grade 4 till grade 6, and then senior phase is grade 7 till grade 12. So you have choices there as to, okay, I want to work in a primary school, or I want to work with learners that are in this age group or this age group. So you have choices there, and also you can also major in the school subject that you find most interesting right now. But I would recommend that you find something that you actually want to do, because you don't want to be stuck in a career that you didn't want initially, you know, because you just didn't know what to do at the time when you had to choose careers. So my first piece of advice would be find what speaks to you. And then my second piece of advice would be, there are a lot of, you know, places where you could kind of zizz out where you want to place yourself in within the education space, or you could be like an office-based teacher and so on, working for the Department of Basic Education in the offices and stuff like that. You don't necessarily have to be in the classroom. So do your research there, and then check out where your options and so on against other career fields as well. And then I hope you make the best decision that works for you. All the best with that. All right, another question. Another angel asked, what do you value most in a relationship? I feel like I can't talk about what I value most in a relationship. This is a family show. Okay, what I value most in a relationship, guys, I'm gonna be so honest. I have been single, or I was single for the past like almost 2 years prior to the relationship that I got into recently. So I haven't thought about stuff like that in a long time. For me, how someone makes me feel is very important. How I feel when I'm with that person and so on is super, super important. So I think the connection is what I value the most. Like, it needs to be natural. I don't want to ever feel like I'm forcing things with you or you're forcing things with me. And also, outside of our relationship or the way that I relate to this person, I would like to find myself being with someone who is accomplished, you know, they have goals, they work towards those goals and stuff like that. I don't know, guys, relationships are not like a philosophical matter to me. I date for fun. Dating for fun, like, it's so lighthearted. My dating life is very lighthearted. Like, we can have fun together, and by fun I mean playing around. If it's like jumping around the place, dancing and whatever, listening to music, you know, watching movies and stuff like that, I date for fun. Okay, once it doesn't feel fun anymore, I leave you alone. So the next question, this angel said, hi Angel, my question is, I see you reading the Bible, which leads me to assume you're Christian. How do you practice staying pure for God, in brackets, waiting until marriage, within your relationship? By the way, love your vlogs. Hi my angel, and thank you so much for your question. So my lovely angel, that ship has sailed. That waiting until marriage ship has left the Pevela harbor. So I am sexually active, let me put it like that. I am sexually active and I am not waiting until marriage. So yeah, and to confirm, yes, I am Christian, but I am not waiting until marriage. I am sexually active. Okay, Next question, another angel asked, number one, so she has two questions. Number one, how's living alone? Are you coping? Isn't it lonely? So right now it's a Saturday afternoon. I think it's like it's 4 p.m. On a Saturday afternoon, and it's pretty quiet in my place, as you guys can hear, but I'm like obviously keeping it quiet because I can't play music or whatever. I even had to turn off my fan. His name is Logic. He's my number one fan because it's so hot this afternoon. But to answer your question, living alone is pretty nice because I'm my only responsibility, you know. And things like literally my house, my rules, babe. It's my house, my rules. I started living alone in a sense at res, you know, especially when I moved out of the university's res where I was staying from my second year until my final year of study. I was practically living alone, even though I was living with a roommate, but I was like living alone in a sense. So I started living alone there. I started living on my own day outside of like living with family and so on. But now I'm living alone, like, you know. So I like it because, like I said, it's my house, my rules. So I can decide whether I'm having cake for dinner. I can decide whether I am you know, going to bed early, I'm going to bed late, blah blah blah, all those things. Like, I just love being independent in the sense that I am financially responsible for myself. You know, I don't have anyone else to take care of financially, and that is something that I'm really grateful for because I know it's not the reality for a lot of people my age in South Africa. You know, some people come from families where they are the first ones to have a stable job or stable income in their family, so they have to take care of home. I don't have to take care of home. Both my parents are set. Okay, my parents are set financially, so I don't have to think about, like, when I get my salary at the end of the month, I don't have to think, oh, I must give my mom this much and I must send my dad this much or whatever. I'm really grateful for that. So my entire income comes to me and I can decide what I want to do with it, either buying a new furniture piece or, like I said, booking a trip to go somewhere or stuff like that, and then I'll worry about, you know, being broke later on. So I'm really enjoying living alone. 10 out of 10 would recommend this era to young girls, okay? And I would just like to tell them, do not rush into things that you don't need at this age, okay? Like, you guys see me now, I get on Jack in a cat, okay? I don't even have a rodent to call my own. So what I'm trying to say essentially is that don't rush into having kids, don't rush into being in a serious relationship, or don't rush into things like marriage or whatever before your time. Trust me, your time will come, okay? But obviously, guys, if you haven't noticed by now that I'm pretty boring, okay? So I don't really have that spirit of, yeah, I'm gonna stay up till like 3 a.m. grooving, blah blah blah. If it's not in you, it's not in you. So I'm pretty boring, you know. I'll be in bed tonight by 9 p.m. I'm gonna be sleeping and things like that. So like literally, it's a Saturday and I'm drinking apple juice. That's how boring I am. But I like it. It's nice, you know. What I enjoy a lot about living alone is the quietness, okay? I can sleep through the morning if I want to because it's so nice and quiet. I don't have other people in my place, you know, waking me up by talking or whatever. And then the second part of the question is, isn't it lonely? At times I can say I feel very alone at times, but I'm grateful that I can pick up the phone and call somebody and talk to them, either being my best friend, we can video call for hours, or my mom, same thing. I can call my dad as well, check on him, my little brother. So I have family members I can call. I wish at times that I did have like a pet, but my apartment complex doesn't really allow pets, so that's sad. I can't really have pets of my own here, but now I see why people get pets, you know, because it can be very, very quiet when you live alone. But yeah, to me it's not that lonely. I overcame the loneliness that came with living alone last year, a couple of months ago, so now I feel like I'm cool with the quietness and whatever. The second part of her question, or the second question that she had for me, was how do you handle your finances? Please give people our age some financial advice, or talk about your experience with finances. Okay, I'm not going to give anyone financial advice because I am very financially irresponsible, but I will talk about my experience with finances. Okay, so boom, like I'm out of varsity and I'm job hunting for about like 2 to 3 weeks after I got my results, like my results that said, hey, you have a bachelor's degree now, all the best from the university. So I'm like job hunting and and then I get the job. I start working in January, right? So late January I start working. Now late January I'm working. Month in January I don't get paid yet because I haven't been absorbed into the system. It's like human controlled. How can I put it? It's done by people. It's not like electronic or I don't know, whatever. So people need to punch in my account numbers and blah blah blah. It's like a whole process. So I don't get paid in January. I only get paid in March, but it's like a lump sum of the money that I earned in January, February, and in March, right? So boom, it's a lot of money. And I move into my place. When you move into a place, you have to pay first month's rent. Okay, key deposit, which is equivalent to your first month's rent. And then you have to pay fees like signing up for electricity, or admin fees. Yes, admin fees. If you have like biometric stuff at your gate, security, you have to pay for that, signing up at the security stuff. So it's a lot of money that you are parting ways with in one day when you are signing that contract to say, I want to stay at this place. And then moving in, you need furniture, pieces, So when it comes to big things, I'm financially sound enough, okay, to know that, okay, these things I cannot live without. I need to buy them, you know. I can't live without a washing machine. I needed to buy a washing machine. I bought it. And I also got advice from my parents and my colleagues. They were like, you're working for the first time ever. You don't have debit orders. You don't have, you know, debts that you're paying back or whatever. All you're paying right now is rent. So furnish your place in cash, and you will literally be so happy. Because my number one goal was to get myself a car, but I didn't really have a credit score last year. I was working on building it so I could buy furniture pieces in cash, like a couch. These things are expensive, guys. These things are expensive. Yo, what was on my payslip last year? Probably nothing. Probably just tax because I didn't even have medical aid last year, right? So mine is tax, and then I get my net salary after that. I was able to buy a couch cash, washing machine cash, TV cash, fridge cash, furnish my place cash, microwave, other furniture pieces, you know, decorate cash. So that when I have a car, and that car is debiting every month from your bank, you don't have to pay a car, maybe let's say 4,000 rand every month, and then insurance 1,000 rand every month, plus 600 rand, yeah, sofa, or 300 rand, yeah, fridge, or whatever every month. So that was a very smart decision that I made, and I would advise everyone to make that decision if you are able to. But yeah, when it comes to big things, I'm locked in. Okay, so the whole thought process behind me wanting to buy myself a car or wanting to finance a car, wanting to have vehicle financing at such a young age, is because I know in the next couple of years I will then not have to pay back car installments anymore. I'll be done with paying off my car, so on and so on. So when it comes to big things, I'm your girl, okay? Financially sound. I can make those financially sound decisions. But when it comes to the little things, I'm just like your average 20-something-year-old, okay? Mid-month, I'm broke because I live for the now, you know, YOLO and whatever. I feel like I'm gonna grow up financially. You know, I still have space to grow up financially, and I made a lot of good financial decisions for someone my age, so I don't really beat myself up about it like that. But yeah, I feel like I'm not that financially responsible, but at the same time I was able to make financially sound decisions when it comes to bigger things in my life that require finances. Okay, so now I'm coming to Instagram, and some of you guys dropped questions for this particular chit chat in the little sticker, question tag sticker that I had on my Instagram story. Okay, so the question asked, hey Angel, hi my angel, are you staying alone now? Are you in a relationship? So maybe the person is asking like, am I staying with the person that I'm in a relationship with? And guys, I think it'll take me a very long time, probably in my 30s or late 20s, for me to cohabitate. I just feel like it's a huge commitment to move in with someone, so I'm not staying with the person that I'm in a relationship with, not anytime soon. So I prefer having my own space, and then you have your own space, and then we can visit each other but not staying together, you know. My parents would kill me. Do you cook every day? No. The other night I had cornflakes for dinner. The night after that, I made noodles. Okay, I'm literally at a stage where I can defrost meat. Alright, let it defrost the whole day. I'm telling myself, yeah, I'm gonna stand there and make food, I'm gonna cook, blah blah blah. But when I'm hungry, I just put the meat back and slap some peanut butter on bread and make a sandwich and call it a night, because I am on my feet all day at work. Okay, it's very difficult to teach while sitting down, so I am on my feet the whole day at work, and the thought of standing behind that stove chopping vegetables, chopping onions and green peppers and whatever, and standing there for like 2 hours cooking for myself is just exhausting. So my go-to meal when I'm feeling very lazy is like anything that I can put in the air fryer. Chicken pops. I have chicken pops that I eat. Girl dinner stuff, you know, chips and bread, noodles like I mentioned, just like your regular stuff that you would eat if you are too lazy to cook. And also when I'm lazy to cook but I'm not that lazy, I'll make like a toasted sandwich, because that also takes a lot of prep time. But yeah, I don't cook every day. I can't. Okay, somebody asked, if you were not a teacher, what would you be? I don't know if you're asking, had I not got a job as a teacher after I qualified, what would I have been doing? Or if you're asking, if I didn't study, there are pigeons kissing on the top of the roof. Pigeons are getting more action than me. Crazy. Sorry. Or if you're asking, had I not studied to be a teacher, what would I have done? So let me answer the first probable question. I think that had I not gotten a job as a teacher last year, I would have just continued with YouTube and seen where it got me, because you get paid to put up videos on YouTube. Okay, so we have another question. I wonder how long this chit chat segment is gonna be. I really need to close off the vlog after this because I feel like I've been yapping. Okay, I'm gonna take the last couple of questions and I'm gonna close off this chit chat segment. So next question, how do you prioritize self-care and mental health? My girlie, I am a one woman army, so my entire life is literally prioritizing self-care and mental health. But I'll give you a couple of examples. Like, for me, self-care is obviously taking care of myself and what is me without my physical body, eating while I try my best, also moving my body and all of that. So I go for walks pretty often when it's hot, like it is today. When the sun starts to set later on, I'll like go out for a walk or whatever. And also I spend a lot of time by myself, so I spend a lot of time trying to understand myself better. I journal, and I journal my feelings. If I can't really put a finger on what exactly am I feeling, either positive or negative, I'll just grab a pen and then I'll write it out on a piece of paper or in my journal, and I will find the words for it when my mind is rushing and there's so many things that are going through my mind. I'll just grab my journal and then I'll jot down whatever it is that I'm feeling in the moment. And I also do a lot of prayer journaling. Why am I whistling when I'm making the P sound? I do a lot of prayer journaling as well. So my self-care looks a lot like spending time by myself, which I do a lot of because I don't have another choice. I don't have any other choice. And then my mental health, like I said earlier on, I give myself grace. I don't beat myself up for the things that I do not have the energy to do at that time. I just give myself grace to say, you know what, Pamela, you work very hard. Every day for 5 days a week, you are waking up at 5 a.m. Monday to Friday, and you are driving off to go to work. You give it your all for 8 hours every single day, Monday to Friday. And then, why am I saying every single day and then Monday to Friday? I want to say 5 times a week. So you give it your all 5 times a week, and then you come back. Sometimes you come back at 3 p.m., sometimes 4 p.m. Like, you really give it your all. So give yourself some grace if you are not able to do certain things. My bedtime is my bedtime. I don't compromise. I don't work late. So things like that, I really try to remain very strict with that, because okay, that job is always going to be there. Me, on the other hand, I'm not. So I always try to do the best that I can while also taking care of myself. I pack my lunch every single morning, and also in my lunchbox I add things that I like. I like fruits, so I'll add fruits to my lunchbox, juice boxes, things like that. So that's how I take care of myself. That's how I show up for myself, and to also take care of my mental health. It's just like a way of saying to myself, like the whole lunchbox thing, that I love you and I see you. You're doing this and you're doing really well, sweetie. I know some people don't really find it important to pack a lunchbox and stuff like that, but to me it's like my little way of saying love you, girly. Okay, last 2 questions. Would you leave teaching to become a full-time content creator? If, number 1, I can sustain my lifestyle with earnings that I would be making from being a content creator, and then if, number 2, the income that I'll be earning from content creation would be stable and reliable, because the income that I'm earning from being a teacher is sustaining my lifestyle, and it's also stable and reliable. I know for sure that every month on this particular date, I'm gonna wake up with a bank notification, you've been paid. I can pay off my own bills. Okay, I can pay off my rent, I can pay my car on time, I can pay my insurance on time, things like that. So I know for a fact that this income is stable. Okay, and then there are other things that I have, or other benefits that I enjoy because of my work as a teacher. So I have medical aid, okay, thanks to being a teacher, and that medical aid is subsidized by the state. I have state benefits like housing subsidies, which is like a savings for when I want to buy a house one day, fully subsidized by the state. So if I can enjoy those same benefits, okay, while sustaining my lifestyle as a content creator, then I would definitely do it. I would definitely do it. I am someone who doesn't mind trying new things. I don't mind switching careers. So yeah, this is the end of the chit chat segment of this vlog. I don't know when I'm gonna close off the vlog, but I should close off the vlog now. But I think maybe after tonight, probably tomorrow morning, so that I can start editing and putting out this vlog for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow, I think, when I close off the vlog. Alright, you guys, so today is Sunday, and I am here to close off this vlog basically because I have to start setting an exam paper for my kids. They are writing in the middle of next week, so I have to start setting English paper 3 for my kids, and then I'm gonna start editing this vlog so that I make sure that I put it out at least by Friday. I'm trying not to be too harsh on myself because I have a lot of work to do for work, so I wanna also, you know, accumulate all the clips from this vlog and also put it together so that I can upload it and have you guys watching it. So yeah, I am closing off this vlog, and I just want to say thank you so much for watching till the end, and please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please share my videos with your friends, have them share it with their friends, and don't forget to watch the ads. Don't skip the ads. Thank you so much, my angels, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.